WWE's brand split is back, SmackDown's no longer going to be crap, and is this the end of the PG era? Apex. So I was scrolling through Facebook, and I found an article talking about SmackDown and the return of the brand split. I thought it was interesting, but I wasn't sure if it was true, until I saw the URL. Well, I guess it's official. The WWE Brand Split is back. Now, if you don't know anything about brand splitting, you're probably either really new to wrestling or haven't watched WWE in about 16 years, and also know who D'Lo Brown is. Anyways, back when WWE first acquired WCW, the roster drastically increased. To compensate for this, there was a brand split in 2002, and a wrestler would either be on SmackDown or Raw, and only appear on their specific shows. There were many bonuses to this. Wrestlers got more camera time and wouldn't be just in the back being buried, and it also caused the creation of the WWE Draft, an exciting event where superstars could possibly be drafted to the opposite show. Would Triple H be drafted to SmackDown? Would Undertaker be drafted to Raw? It was really fun to watch. It was like how players on a team would join a new team. The brand split was able to suddenly break up tag teams and was a great way to push a superstar when they went onto a new brand. Titles were also split onto specific shows, like the WWE title being on Raw and the World Heavyweight Championship being on SmackDown. The brand split also created interesting encounters, like when a wrestler from the other brand visits and you see two people in the ring you wouldn't normally see together. An exciting moment that came out of this was when CM Punk cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase on Edge, who was at the time the World Heavyweight Champion on SmackDown and just happened to be visiting Raw. CM Punk won the match and brought the World Heavyweight title to Raw. That was big, and events like these were always a thrill to watch. Later on, we started to get a lot more Raw Super shows, special Raws that also had SmackDown superstars. However, we started to get more and more of these around 2011 to the point where it lost its excitement. Then the brand split officially ended, and superstars appeared on both shows. With this also came to the end of the WWE Draft, and any SmackDown vs. Raw kind of battles, and the general excitement that the brand split did. Recently, it was announced that they are officially bringing this brand split back, which is pretty big because it changes who appears on what show and pushes the viewer to watch both shows. Let's talk about SmackDown for a sec. You see, SmackDown is like a roller coaster. At first it was really good, then it becomes crap, then it becomes really good again, and then it becomes crap again. And rarely it gets better than Raw, and not for long. In the 2000s, SmackDown was very relevant. You can only watch superstars like Rey Mysterio and The Undertaker on SmackDown. And just thinking back to those days, it's really weird, because nowadays Undertaker fights like once a year, if we're lucky more, and back then he used to fight every single Friday on SmackDown. SmackDown was also the home to many good matches. With the end of the brand split, you would assume SmackDown would become greater in quality, because it also had Raw superstars to back it up. But that wasn't exactly the case. I haven't watched an episode of SmackDown in years, because nowadays it's irrelevant, but with the return of the brand split, maybe SmackDown will become something of importance once again. From Shane McMahon's tweet, I would assume they are going to start to put effort back into SmackDown. But then again, this is the same guy that wrote out #smileyface. Also mentioned in a video with Stephanie McMahon and Shane McMahon was the phrase "New Era," which I've heard about multiple times.
I start the reality era.
New era, new era, new era. So is the PG era ending? For starters, let's talk about blood. Blading oneself is still not allowed, but bleeding naturally is something that's becoming more prominent. Swearing is still a no-no, but superstars do swear sometimes. And I honestly prefer this. It's more real when they bleed, because you know the move they did actually made them bleed. And when they swear in the PG era, it's more of a big deal, and you get your statement across more. However, the more I see of this, the more I feel we are slipping away from the PG era. A big factor of this would be at Extreme Rules. Thumbtacks. Who would have ever thought thumbtacks? This doesn't look WWE PG. And eras only last for so long. Things come and go. But for now, things may be changing greatly for WWE, and I assume it'll be for the better. What are your thoughts? Do you prefer the brand split or not? Leave a comment down below. If you like the video, leave a like, and hit the subscribly dibbly doobly doobly doo button, and I'll love you forever. Thank you for watching.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.